Hi everybody, this is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! Here for another Simply Saturday video. And before I get started with that, I do want to remind you it is the last day of the month. Hope you have used your bonus coupons. We have the sign up deal for $99. You get $125 worth of stuff plus the new stamp positioner. And that goes, I think, until Monday. I know it goes at least till today, but I think it's till Monday, but I'm not sure on that. I couldn't find where I put the paper that said that. And that's no excuse, but it's my excuse for today. And I'm about ready to be out of breath for some reason. Also, my project of the month with my collaboration with my friends, that ends today as well. We will have a March one coming out, with it being the 1st of March. Don't forget too that our March exclusives will be online March 3rd, I do believe it is. And plus we'll have new kits and things like that. So you'll be able to look at those March online exclusives, and they are some really nice ones in there. Wanted to let you know that. I will let you know I'm going to be gone in March. From March 10th to March 15th, I will be gone. And then I don't know if I'll have videos ready for while I'm gone. I'm going to try, but if I can't, I can't. There won't be a live video, I'll tell you that, because I will, well, no, I'll have a live video on that Tuesday. I'm going to leave on Wednesday. And that is about it for all of that kind of news and stuff. I am going to make a very easy card. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using when I turn the camera down. There won't be a PDF up for a while on that. I didn't get it done, and I need to do that, but my great-grandbaby's baby shower is today, and I'm going to be very busy with that for most of the day, which I'm very happy about. Can't wait. I'm excited. I'm just excited for my grandson and his girlfriend to get their gifts and see all the baby stuff, and just, you know, be with people that's there to celebrate the life of my little great-grandson that's going to be born. So, if it's not up, I'll get it up as soon as I can. And don't forget that Tuesday will be my live video, and Wednesday will be my WhatsApp Wednesday video. So there's other videos coming. Okay, let's turn the camera around. We're going to do Easter today. We are going to be doing some Easter cards. I don't have my mat on here. I see all that little glare. Mossie's right under my feet. And I'm trying to get my mat so that I can take this glare away. It's probably got glitter on it, but that's okay. Here's our card. And I am going to, right now, just refresh my page on my monitor so that I can see the video as well, maybe. Here it comes. Everything wants to be slow. I don't know about that. Did everybody have good weather today? We did. It was really nice. And here I am with this big old sweatshirt on. I'm usually cold. Here is my little Easter card. Isn't it cute? I do not do a lot of Easter cards. And so this one is Easter. I'm going to show you what I used because it's all... I'm going to show you what page it's on actually in the catalog. It's in the new mini catalog. And it's this right here on page 16. I'm using the Easter Time Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. And I'm using the Softest Spring Mix and Match Puffy Stickers. That's not on, they're not on these cards, but it's going to be on a card I'm going to make for you while we're on here together. And so we'll be using those. And then I hate to say that the one stamp I got out that says Happy Easter is an older stamp because I don't have one current. And another thing is, woo, I'm losing stuff over here. Come on, sit up, sit up, sit up. I have so much stuff all over here. It is crazy. I should have got better organized, but I have stuff. Okay, here are the puffy stickers. Aren't they cute? They're just little foam stickers, and they're puffy. We're going to be using this bird right here. So I'm going to set that to the side. And then here is the spring and Easter mix and match. As you can see, I've taken a wreath out of here, and I've taken some eggs. But you get 3. There's actually this one, which has that basket in there. Here is this one without the egg. And then here are these 2. So there's the different, you get 2 pages of each of these stickers. And we're using the eggs and we're using the wreath today. So I'm going to make 2 cards. I'm going to make the egg wreath, and I'm going to make the one with the stickers so that you can see that. It's not too late to make Easter cards. We have right at a month. And there's where my little Easter basket went that you saw in there. So let's get started. So here is my Easter bunch. This is what I was dropping, was my dies. My dies came from, it's an older set too, because I wanted some grass. They're the Horizon dies, and I used this right here. So I wanted something that looked kind of grassy. And for the springtime saying that we're going to be using, it's called Sweet Springtime. It's in the new Springtime Scenes that is actually going to be available starting March 3rd, I believe. And then the older set that I used, which I love this set, it's called Celebrating You, because it has Happy Easter, it's got Happy Mother's Day, it's got Happy Father's Day, Happy Birthday, Welcome Little One, and then Happy Anniversary. It's got everything you need in here. Wishing you a happily ever after for weddings. Thank you. I mean, it's got so much. I love this set. And it is no longer available, but I do get it out for sentiments every once in a while if it's got the sentiment of the size that I need. So here is our Easter card, and all of our card bases are the same as always, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 and folded. That's what we have here. Then we have a piece of white, 5 1/4 by 4, with this textured embossing folder that's going to go there, and it's going to go sideways. This is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. This is 3.5 by 2.5, and that's going to be on the front of our card with the 3 Easter eggs that I punched out, and then the grass from that die that is no longer available. But if you have anything with grassy dies or whatever, you can make it work. The other card we're going to be making is going to be, card base is the same, but we're going to use it portrait style instead of landscape style. Same embossing folder, same size piece of paper, 5 1/4 by 4. But this time, we are going to be using a circle with a circle. The Highland Heather one is from the Spotlight on Nature. This is the Stylish Shapes. We're going to be putting a wreath in the center with the bird and a ribbon, and with the saying, Sweet Springtime. So you can make an Easter card or just a spring card. So let's get started, okay? What I did, especially with this card, was all so easy. I put my stand in my dishwasher thinking all that gunky glue would come out of there, and now it's just gunkier. So I'm going to have to really scrub that out, I do believe. I do believe that I'm putting quite a bit of glue right through there to really hold that down. So let's put that on this card. You just want to rub that down really good. I am going to take and I'm going to do the same on this card, but the portrait style instead of the landscape style, or hot dog and hamburger. That's what they call them too. I like portrait and landscape. Going by the way of pictures. Okay, and on this one, all I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these two pieces of paper together. These are so fast, and it's a nice way to, if you have to make some quick cards, to have stuff like this on hand to do that with. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to I am just going to put my little eggs on my paper. And I don't want to pop this up because I was going to, but I'm not because of my grass going on there. I just set them a different way than what this one. I have the pink one in the middle there. I have the blue one in the middle here. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to take this first piece of grass and I'm just going to add some glue to get that to hold down. And I'm going to put it here at the edge and down so the white doesn't show. So now it doesn't matter if it shows a little bit over here because we're going to cover that up. Now we're going to take and we're going to put this one on. And when we do this, we're just going to do basically what we did on the other one. I'm going to put this on. And see how that hangs over right there? I'm going to take my scissors, wherever I put them up. And I'm just going to snip that off. Get it off of there so it doesn't stick on there. Then I'm going to take this one. I am actually going to lay this one down where I want it. And then I'm going to pick it up, cut an edge off of it. And then I will lay this according to where I cut that edge. I found this one easier to do that way. So I'm going to match that edge up there on that edge and put this down. And there I have a little bit of grass with my Easter eggs. We're going to pop this up on our card. Whoops. So now let's peel these off. And I'm going to just lay this right here. Then we're going to stamp Happy Easter with the Highland Heather ink. That's what color our cardstock is. So that's what I'm using. I had to ink this up a little bit down on this corner. Put it at the top over here. And then we're going to put a piece of white. I got stuff all over the place. I'm working on stuff to go to Long Beach, California. I'm going to Stampin' Up's convention in Long Beach, California. I can't wait to go. I've never been to California. I've had so much going on. I think I need the getaway before I have big things coming my way. So we're going to take and we're going to put something on the inside of there. And I could put the Easter basket like I did in the other one. Or I think I'm just going to put a little set of flowers on the inside. There we go. I think I'm just going to take this because it's got the colors of the eggs in it. Just add some. And there we go. We got a nice looking little Easter card. And then we'll make this other one. Except for I dropped my circle. But before we do that, I'm going to bring in, aren't these cute? These are called Easter assortment. These are little Easter eggs. Then we have the blue and we have yellow. Little, almost looks like little candy dots to me. But I'm going to use the eggs on these cards. So, what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to put an egg here. I did this at the bottom of the other card. I'm going to do it at the top of this card. Just going to put 3 little eggs here. Come on, stick. And then I'm going to take 2 of the blue because we have the blue in there. And I'm just going to add some blue. I think I'll put one here. They're so flat. And then we'll take another one. And I think I'll put it right there. So there's that card. We have the Easter card done. Let's do this little springtime card just really quick. So what we're going to do with this, I am going to glue the wreath. I think actually I'm not going to glue the wreath. I'm going to pop the wreath. I'm going to glue this to the circle here. I just want a little bit of the Highland Heather to show. Then I'm going to turn this over, and what I'm going to do is I want little pieces, so I'm just going to cut these apart. Such a good way to utilize every bit of your dimensionals is cut them apart and use them like here on little stuff. I had 2 pieces there. I don't know how I did that, but I did. So we have that just going around our card. So let's peel off. This is the worst part. Peeling off all the papers. But that's why I color mine, so I can see when I get them all off. So let's put this on our wreath, on our circle. We're going to go ahead and add our circle to our card, and I'm going to glue that on. I'm going to glue it over to the side. Then I'm going to bring in my puffy stickers, and I'm going to get me a little bird right here. And they're sticky, you just peel them off. And I'm going to put my bird right here on my card. So see the little bird? There he is. And let's see, let's take and put our piece of white on the inside, and then I'm going to stamp our outside saying. We'll finish that in a minute. We're going to bring in our Sweet Springtime and our Highland Heather again. Then we'll finish this card up. What do you think about these cards and the fastness with the ephemera packs and the little puffy stickers. Sweet springtime. Shut that before I put my fingers in it. I'm going to cut this one just like I did the other one. And that's going to go down here at the bottom. And I'm just going to glue that one on. So I'm just doing it with that now, right down here like this. Okay, and then for the inside, I think what I'm going to do is just add one of these little flowers that's there to my inside. I don't think that is going to hurt anything. I think I'll just add it right here in this corner. There we go. Now we're going to put some embellishments on it. And I'm not going to put the springtime things. I'm going to go over here to my embellishments and get out. I'm trying to use embellishments that are going to go away, more or less. And then the ones I thought was in front is not in front. Here we go. We're going to use these little purple gems. So I'm going to use these little ones. I'm going to put one here and one here. Then I'm going to take a big one, put right here with a small one. And then I will take another small one, I think, and put about right, oh, I don't know where, maybe right over here. So there we go. We have our springtime card. Isn't that cute? I love the little birds. And there's one a different color too, I think. I thought oh, here's one with little yellow flowers. I knew there was another bird. Then here's a real little bird. So anyway, that is my cards, people. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I forgot to put my phone on charge, and it says low battery mode. So I'm going to end up dying on my phone is. So I hope you like the cards. They're quick. They're Eastery. Easter's coming up. So I'm going to move all this out of the way real quick, if I can get my hands on it, so that you can see the cards right here. So there they are. I hope you enjoyed them, and be sure to comment when you watch the video, and also to share my video if you would. I'm trying to up my followers and subscribers, so the only way I can do that is if you share and give me thumbs ups and subscribe to my channels. Hit the follow button on my page and different things like that. Join my Stamp Crazy VIP group, which is where I store all of the PDFs. So that is it from me, and I will see you Tuesday, or at least I hope to. And you all have a great Saturday, and enjoy whatever you are doing. Be creative when you can, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.